Okie dokie. Everything should be all situated and set up. Hopefully. It's been a bit. I think the last time we actually saved in Margie and oh yeah, we did like burst into the castle and just like by the virtue of somehow escaped. And now we're gonna bring her Marcy back to Nisan, I assume anyway. Okay, so alrighty. People, take me to the other place that I've already been to. Ah, young master, according to Margie, there's quite a troublemaker in Gabler. Yeah, so who the heck is he? Karan Ramesses, the Holy Solaris Empire's Special Foreign Affairs Agency. Oh, damn. Bro has an entire text box. That is his title. I could never have a title that long. In other words, it's Commander-in-Chief in Gabler. Okay, could you not have just said that? Also, I have no idea how I'm going to be sounding today. Probably, I guess, future streams, just because I'm playing around with placement on the mic. And also, like, being able to see if I can like lean back and relax in my chair so I'm not like having to kill my back. So hopefully I don't sound like too quiet or like crap. Hopefully I still sound good. Granted, I could always move my mic closer, but I don't actually know if I need to do that or not. Although I suppose I could make it to where I could hear myself while I talk, but that never helps me when I'm setting up mic settings because that's just distracting as hell hearing me hear myself and I can't like say random gibberish just to test it. Whatever. Point is, hopefully I don't sound like crap. And it seems that Gabler isn't just after the excavation sites around Ava, after all. You mean they're not after the Jassa? If that is their only goal, they wouldn't need to send the important man like him. Young master, this could become unexpectedly complicated. I mean, that sentence just describes this whole ass game from the limited knowledge I have of it, and from what we have played so far. Hey, the doc hasn't come back, has he? Hugh, I mean, Doc. No need to worry about him. He'll join us soon. This fucking game and its abrupt ending conversations to give the player control again. Like, okay, we shall introduce him to the secret road. Let's keep our lookout for a lone train that does it. Yeah, okay, I already know where this is because I explored and found this earlier. Shall we launch the exercise? Yes, my point. You could have added that into the last conversation and given me the choice on if we depart or not. You didn't have to just abruptly fucking end the conversation. This game has done that multiple times and it fucks with me every time. I also find it, as much as I complain and I find it ridiculous that it keeps abruptly ending conversations to give the player control, I also find it kind of funny. It's probably gonna be a very long time before I get access to like enemies that drop money. I hope I don't need more than what I currently have. And if I do, hopefully there's a better spot to get it, because getting like 200 or 300 at a time is not a fun situation, even if the battles take like a few seconds because they die in one hit. Actually, that could just be because I don't like grinding. God, how much I hate and complain about grinding. I'm curious how I would handle like RPGs like the first few Dragon Quest games, or like other RPGs from the 80s. That it's like, oh, you want to beat this game? Well, fuck you. The only solution is to grind like 20 levels. From what I have heard, that's usually how people describe RPGs from the 80s, is just like they force you to grind at multiple points of the game. Although I guess maybe at some point I should just play one of those games on my own to see, because I haven't. That could just be because people like run from everything and they don't fight. But then again, those games also tend to have like hella high encounter rates, so like every 2 steps you're dealing with an encounter, and those, I will admit, those are times that like are the worst, when you have really high encounter rates. Hold on, I need to put my fan on high. It is like really hot in my room for some reason. Much better. Oh my god, I really at some point need to connect my wireless headphones to my computer, because I'm getting tangled in the cords of my headphones and my controller. Now I see why you came down to the surface. Alright, I understand you, but the Kron Ramses taking over the post of Ava is pretty annoying. The home country might have some kind of special reason. Yeah, obviously. But perhaps there is still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called elements at the Commander's Training School, Jugend, are both here. Hope you're right. Oh, by the way, is she well? According to Faye, there is a female aide on the car's side. And he said that her name... Where the fuck did I get goddamn dyslexia? Honestly, I don't know if I want to get tested for dyslexia, because I don't know if I actually want to know if I truly am or not dyslexic. But at the same time, I probably should, because oh my god, I make so many mistakes. He said that she had indigo blue eyes and hair, so it must be her. So all of the old elements. Members are on the surface world now. I guess so. Hugo, I'm gonna be honest with you. She scares me. She supports Car and just kind to anybody. I know that very well. Oh my god, that car, fucking course, I'll be fine all day then. Suddenly it's time to be streaming and I'm dying. Thankfully I preemptively took some cough medicine, so hopefully it'll kick in very soon and I won't be dying. Sometimes I felt a strange fear at her that bothers me more than Car being on this land. That cannot be true, not in her. Yeah, I don't want to believe it either. But don't you remember how I could always sense these things with quite acuity? Right. By the way, have you told the young one yet? No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we exactly know what Solaris's objective really is. But I still have to tell him eventually, though. Anyway, Hugo, have you got any information? Not really. I left there before going into the center section. Oh my god, Faye, you little... you little sneak. Oh, it's Bart. Hey, don't scare me. Sorry, Dari. Sounds like Sig and your doctor friend know each other pretty well. Sig? Damn, I thought I knew everything about you. When did the doc get back? Look at you both being cheeky and eavesdropping. Ah, yes. Let us arise from the void. Our special land cruiser. Okay. I'll complete the God damn it. I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest up to you and Nisan. Mason. Wait, I'll leave it up to you, Mason. Look. As you wish. I will have an honor of accompanying the others. Bartholomew, healthy as ever, I hope. Yeah, how's the town? Since we got word several days ago, there might actually be an army advancing from the royal capital. The sex representatives have been in discussion. What do they come up with? For now, they just plan to improve the local defense. Also, anti-Shakaran people have been gathering there. Probably because they heard what's going on. That's reassuring. Yeah. However, residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take refuge to the north of the mountains. Can't blame them. Oh, by the way, how's Marguerite? Better than we thought. But I know she was in a lot of grief. Marguerite, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. All the townspeople are overjoyed that the Great Mother has returned. actually tried, but that's kind of weird how I can jump on these like map screens. Yo, Sid's actually back in the party. Hell yeah. He's a few levels below because he was away. I actually don't need to. I'm gonna double check. Did I? Okay, I did master your stuff. Okay. How interesting that this like completely just changes all your stats and is not worth it. I kind of wish it would tell me like numbers on everything, but I can clearly tell everything is going down. Okay, so no Iron Mail for you. Oh, but I can give you the leather vest. It'll. And it doesn't really affect your stats in a negative way. Okay, so 32, 23, 32, 28. I think this literally just affects defense. Okay, yeah. Cool, cool. How much money do I have? 1100. Okay. All right, no sticking around. Time to actually go to the place. Although, because I already talked to everybody, I don't think I have to worry about talking to people. Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here. Oh, there she goes. Well. First of all, we should accompany Margarita to meet with the sisters. What is it, old man Mason? Oh, goodness gracious me. To think little Margaritas would finally be returned here. It's so awfully moving. Hey now. Pull yourself together, old man. Forgive me, it's so terribly embarrassing. I couldn't help it. I shall go back to give some instructions to the men left of the ship. Please, young master, go ahead and escort Miss Marguerite up to her sisters. Excuse me for now. Okay. Unlikely. Was it this place? Yeah, unlikely, but because plot is slightly advanced, is there new stuff to be bought here since I was last here? Alright. Had I I'd known, I would have got a crap load of healing items from the dungeon last time. I probably wouldn't have bought them. Whatever, it's always good to have more healing items than you think you need. How about accessories? Anything new? No. Okay. Oh my god, that one thing is like 38,000. That sounds like... Oh, that sounds like hell to get. Unless you fight things that just drop a lot of money at some point. Because when I think I had like... Before I bought the extra... magnet coats, after my grinding, I think I had like 20 something K. And that took forever, or what felt like forever. I could only imagine how it would be trying to get like 30 something K. Really? Can I not? Okay, I guess I can't go to that from this entrance. I'm assuming I have to go to the church? Question mark. Oh, yeah. Hey, there are the people who took care of me while I was small. Oh, Bot, I'm so glad you're well. The people at the hidden port contacted us just before you came into town. I already contacted the monastery. Please take Marguerite up there as soon as possible. Ugh. Oh, that sucked. Ugh. Oh, she'll be so happy. Not to mention the sisters. I must hurry and see the sisters. Okay, well then go. Yes. Wait, was she actually on the map for a second? I didn't see that. This is in fact a big ass cathedral, and I vibe with the aesthetic. As I mentioned multiple times, I may not be religious. But goddamn, there is something about like Gothic architecture, and also a lot of churches, because a lot of them were made by that architecture. It's just so S tier, so cool. And because it's on my mind, and because it was relatively current events that that's happened the past couple of years. It really sucks that there are some shitty people in the world because for various reasons, but the reason I'm going to mention is there have been multiple times over the past, I think about 2 to 5 years that have been like really prevalent of people just burning down like churches that have been around for like 100 to like 200 plus years, and it just like why do you gotta burn it down? That shit cannot be replaced. I think it actually started off Notre Dame, and then like other churches in between now and then have been burned down. But it's always like the 100 plus year old ones, and it's just like, or the 200 plus year old ones, and it's just like, oh no, not the cool big ones. Why are you gonna be a shitty person and burn the church down? Oh gee. Margie. I don't know what the hell that voice was. I'm back, everyone. Oh, Margie. I'm so glad you're safe. Yeah. It was all thanks to Bart and his men. We just received word. So we were singing the hymn of praise and joy. We're so happy. Really? Hiccups? Why? We're so happy. What a relief. Sister Agnes, welcome back, Margie. Wait. Hello. We had faith that you would return and your cousin Bart would be the one to bring you safely. Wait, your other friends been here waiting for you. Sister Agnes. Fortunately, your mother and the blessed royal mother. I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the royal capital. But at least I made it back. And I have nowhere to go, and I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on. I won't make all of you worry ever again. Oh, bless you, my dear. What a sweet child. What could possibly go wrong? Especially the fact that there's no music. That's usually an indicator something bad is about to happen. In any game. Sister Agnes, this just doesn't like you at all. Here I came back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake? I am sorry. But I'm just so happy I cannot help but... Sister? There is no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everybody, to celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, to express our joy to the heaven, let us finish singing our hymn. Thank you, and bless you all. Oh, yes, sister. May I go upstairs? It's been so long, so I want to have a look around at things up there, too. Oh, but of course, dear. Don't ever thinking of holding back from anything. Except for one thing. Never stay away for so long like that again. I knew you'd say that. That's the Agnes I know. Oh fuck! What is the character's name? Oh, I just had a flash of something. Oh, okay. Because I've been playing Bravely Default, a lot in my past time. I just realized I saw that name and I was like, oh shit, isn't that supposed to be Agnes? And I was like, wait, there's no accent over the E, so maybe not. Okay. So I'm still gonna say Agnes, because I don't know, maybe maybe it is supposed to be Agnes, they just didn't put the I don't know. Margie, I'm so glad. Ah, it's been a while since the last time I was here. Something wrong, Margie? Hmm, nothing. It's just I guess I got a little emotional. Anyhow, take it easy for a while. Yo, you can put up with enough, okay? You're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh yeah. I'll show Fane sitting around the cathedral. Follow me. I mean, I guess I can take a tour on the cathedral. Why not? What a strong girl she is. It's obvious that she just wants to break down and cry. Yeah, you're right. But that's just the way she's always been. For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I can learn from her, too. You know, I guess she wants to she's being shy, but at the same time, I was thinking that she might have, like, noticed one of the sisters being weird or something and wasn't gonna say it. Because I don't know. Maybe I should just stop being suspicious about every little thing. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any other pathway. Oh my god. Oh. The last RPG I played of a big ass church like this was Tales of the Abyss, and I hated going through that place. That place was so obnoxiously designed. It was like a massive maze and also a teleporter maze at the same time. Like there were some teleporters, but it was primarily just like a maze of multiple paths. Oh my god, I fucking hated that dungeon. Or the dungeon part of it was fine. The not dungeon part of it was a pain in the ass. Oh my god. And you had to go to that place so multiple times. You do it being that. Hey, look at what is it? Okay, never mind. That's just I need to just not think about that because I'll be really annoyed. Here we go. Up to the galleries on the second floor from here. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna slowly walk up these stairs because I assume we just have to follow her and there'll probably be no point to run past her. Oh, how nice. Looks like it's made of wood. It's impressive. Actually, even about that, whatever. Yes, I agree. I agree, son. Very magnificent. Church architecture is just so damn cool. Doesn't matter if it's real life or video games. There's just something about people making churches that they're like, oh, this place of faith, let's make it look like the most coolest building possible. And I respect the hell out of that. Why is this like sibling? Whatever. It's. If we ever got scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide up here. I know. Stop telling old stories. It's embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What do you mean? You think I'm still a kid? Why do I suddenly have the hiccups? This is so dumb. Oh, camera, please don't just do that. That was weird. I like the view up here from the best. I mean, yeah, this is a very nice view. Yes, it is quite breathtaking. Yeah, that's probably how I would describe it. Magnificent and breathtaking. The light shining from the outside shines through the stained glass. The cathedral's front. Also, that's another aspect of church that's so amazing is stained glass windows. I know they're not exclusive to churches, but they are primarily found in churches from my experience. And goddamn, stained glass windows are so cool. I would love to have one just as a part of like my house. Well, if I owned a house in the future, I would love to have like just like a stained glass window somewhere. I don't know where I'd have it because it'd be, but it would be cool to have nonetheless. Well, I don't know which room it would be attached to. Probably living room because that makes the most sense. Although it'd probably also make more sense to be like an upstairs window. But knowing me and my ridiculous tastes, I would probably, if I had a house in the future, I'd probably put a stained glass window as like in the bedroom window or something. Or maybe I'll just put like stained glass windows across like the whole house. I don't know. I have weird taste. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Hey, did you notice the two great angels? Only have one wing each? I actually didn't notice that in the side us, I'll be honest. According to the legend handed down from Nisan, they do only have one wing. God could have created humans perfectly. Wait, that's part. God could have created. I'm losing her, whatever. God, no. I cannot be consistent with my voices. What the fuck? God could have created humans perfectly. But then humans could not have helped each other. So that is what these great single-winged angels symbolize. In order to fly, we are dependent on one another. I guess that makes sense. Ah, so that is the reason for it. I see. Upon further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. No, that is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually these depictions are not gender specific. But yet, these angels clearly distinguishable as having opposite genders. And the space between them is the path where God is adverts. Or could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. It could be either, or even both. Now I see. This is all coincides with the teachings of Nisan. Look, I'll take your word for it. Said I'm a non-religious person, and I've mentioned that like I already know like a lot of religious themes are gonna be in this game, and you're gonna go fly right over my head. I will try my best to keep track and understand things, but cool. Why, Dr. Senuzaki, you're an amusing fellow. Oh, well, excuse me. It's quite a habit of mine. The doctor, the doc knows a lot about things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Force them to fly together, huh? It'd be less bothersome if we could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you missed the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Yeah. Someday I wish I could be somebody I wish I could be helped somebody like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You really, you're really supposed to go through some procedures before we can see it. But this time, I think it'll be alright if I make a special exception. Sophia? Yeah, Sophia. She is revered as the founding mother of Nisan's nation. And the founder of Nisan's religion who set forth the teachings. There's a special room upstairs that has a portrait of the Mother Sophia in it. I would definitely like to view that, Faye. Let's have a good look at it. I mean, sure, why not? I guess I'm getting... I guess I'm getting a religious lesson today. Which was not what I had on the docket. Also, I just saw a couple of doors I could possibly explore. But I will do that afterwards, because this seems like important to not get sidetracked. It's like the one time, like, walking normally is... Like, having pseudo escort missions isn't that big of a deal, because she's ahead of me and walking slightly faster than me. It's further in. Oh, we've seen that symbol. Like the little pendant thing in a cutscene earlier in the game. Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. And the beautiful young lady is portrayed as quite beyond comparison, too. What is more, this looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? I was just thinking the same thing. The hair is a different color, but the atmosphere or personality about her seems like to be exactly the same. What? That color? What do you mean? I mean, look. It's the girl I met in the forest. It's Ellie. I mean, there's something about her that's just like Ellie. What? You don't think so? I I would like to see said a portrait, but okay. Yes, now that you mention it, she does resemble Ellie. But that is not what I was talking about. I meant the brush techniques and overall style used for this picture are similar to yours. Really? he actually kind of does look like Ellie, but holy shit, that is a nice painting. One day, like, I know I'm still like a really novice when it comes to drawing, but like one day, I would love to be able to draw like paintings like this, or in general. First of all, I'm nowhere near as good of an artist. No, it's very similar. No, it is very similar to your style. I love how bitching style. Just like my friends told me I have a style of my drawings, and I'm just like, I don't understand what they mean by that. But okay, I don't see it. But oh well. Old. You find it though. One must just keep drawing and get better. Each drawing is a piece of the journey. I actually have thought about. I have actually thought about streaming me drawing or just drawing a couple of stuff because I've had a couple of ideas. I just haven't been drawing lately. I should. But I can somehow sense the atmosphere of sadness in this picture. She is smiling, but in a way that gives the impression that she is anxious. Perhaps this picture is a reflection of her inner self. Or perhaps it is an inner feeling of the artist being conveyed. Ah. If you look closely, you'll notice that the painting is not completely finished. Oh, it would appear that the artist put his brush down near its completion. Why do you think that? I don't know. But my grandmother might know about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She might know something. Can I interact with the painting? No. It is a very nice painting. Although there's there's definitely something more to this room, but I'm sure we'll figure that out later. Alright, let's go see Sister Agnes. Oh, shall we head back? Oh. Shall we head back to the town for now? Yes, alright. But this painting has certainly caught my this painting has certainly caught my curiosity. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we go back to town? Yeah, okay, you art nerd. We'll stop by her room on the way out. Oh. Oh. I can. Is something wrong, Faye? You look like you were daydreaming. Huh? No, it's nothing. How would you even begin to explain that to somebody without you? How would you even begin to explain that, like, vision daydream thing without sounding possibly insane? Okay. Six of the say, don't tell me I can't go into this door. That road was taken out of you somewhere. A way out of the confusion that we are all facing. The sister sitting diagonally across from me is deeply looking for that answer. Why does war never disappear from the world? To me, it is clear that it is meaningless. Perhaps it is our fate to be forever at discord with each other. Hello? We are transcribing scrolls. Scrolls over 100 years get worn, so we renew them. It is one of our daily tasks. Oh yeah. Keep the knowledge alive. One way or another. Somewhere. It must be somewhere. The truth that we have known, that we have not yet come to know. Oh, that scared me. Oh, you're very devoted. Well, sort of. It's just after sneaking into the capital, I started thinking about a lot of things. I've come to realize that the world isn't right the way it is now. I suppose that can be true. Okay, because I've played a bunch of RPGs and stuff or not even just RPGs, a bunch of games over my years of existing. This bookshelf seems like an obvious doorway to me. Like there's something hiding behind it. I mean, wait, actually, is that not an actual door? I mean, regardless if there's a door there or not, that just, to me, looks like a hidden pathway. I wonder what kind of person Sophia was. I would have loved to have met her. I understand that Jean was shown Sophia's portrait. The lady portrayed in the picture is Nisan's greatest founding mother. Some way that was painted. Some say that was painted at least 500 years ago. Damn. 500 years ago. Quite amazing. Personally, I find it so intriguing. Do you have any historical material from the period? In our hands, there's no such record left intact. Oh, that sucks. All the records and material concerning Sophia have been lost. Oh, no. I may not like passively like study history on my own anymore, but I do. I am such a history nerd, be it in real life or in games and stuff. I love getting like history lore dumps and just being immersed in history and lore. Stuff is so cool. The portrait is the only thing left. We too do not have much knowledge about her. That is too bad. So is there really nothing left at all? for somebody who has helped Marguerite, I would have loved to have shared them. But unfortunately, we're unable to help. Oh well. None of the matter. None of the matter. Please do not worry about it. It was just inquiring. But it does seem so much strange. If such a magnificent, a majestic building as this survived history, then it's likely a scroll or two would have remained too. I agree with that statement. According to the tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. She sacrificed herself for the people and had been summoned to be with God, and that's all I can tell you. I see. So everything was lost to the darkness of history. Oh, that was really weird. Sitting like walked in place and suddenly teleported. Screamer nisan, according to legend, participated. Okay. Well, I guess time to leave the church. And go back to town. I just... Oh, I can't just... Gotta love video game logic. My instinct was to just hop the railing and go down to the first floor. Only that worked in real life, but doing that in real life would be a bad decision. I want to see if I own eyes that'll cover this country. As a matter of fact, the guy next to me and I were born here. Years ago, we both got tired of the peaceful but boring life here, so we ran away from home. We both ended up enlisting in the army. It's not that we have any other particular happy memories or whatever. It's just, after all this time... It's just, after all, this is the land of our birth, and, well, you know. Okay, whatever. Preparations should be starting near the border. This sector of the country is charged by the Royal Capital's army. But a miscalculated move directed on the enemy is certain to backfire on us. So we'll be taking covert actions for a while. I'm on my way now, but I thought I'd offer my prayer before I go. Oh my god, my goddamn throat. Okay, well, time to just leave the church, I assume. And then once we go to the town, I'm not entirely sure what... I assume something's gonna happen here, but like... I guess we go back... Never mind. Oh. Young master. Are you okay, Mason? Yes. The people of Nisan were generous to allow us to rent us house. So there were no need to seek logging for an inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes the word of you regarding your next move, if you may. Alright, where is Sig? The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Alright, thanks, Mason. Was it this one? Because it just dawned on me. Nope, that's the actual inn. So I think it was this one. Because it just dawned on me. Like, it has been about how long? It's been about An hour and 10 minutes, and I have not saved. Granted, like, all that's happened is a cutscene and plot, but still. Always save the game, because you never know what's going to happen. Especially after an hour of conversations. Nice. I will say it's nice that modern RPGs like autosave all the time, but at the same time, they due to them autosaving all the time, it makes you complacent to not like save frequently. Whenever I come here, it calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out of you our next plan from here on out. Alright. Before we do, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. Sig. What's up with you and that gatherer officer? You had a connection between you. You got a connection between you and him? You know, you should know a lot about Gabler for some reason. Alright, I will tell you. Me and Sutton here. We used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gabler's from? That's right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They're used for manual labor. It's basically slavery. Slavery? Is that where you met him? Yes, that is where. Okay, we do not need the dramatic camera angles with every text box. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while. Wait, what? Sounds like my family is home. But they shouldn't be, because they're supposed to be at work for another couple hours, but whatever. God love thin-ass walls. But we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. You are friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since. So, if this would have happened even before then, I probably wouldn't understand it if I heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with the people who are back in that Shakan idiot. I just wish you told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and our own reasons. But now that they have appeared before us, we cannot just sit by and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. Oh, okay. I don't think we need to be giving our lives away just yet. Hold up. I got these fucking camera angles. Alright, I understand. I understand that you, can you elaborate a bit more? Oh, I actually get to ask these questions. Well, I guess we'll just go down the list. Where is Solaris? What bugs me is this surface dweller thing. It's as if Solaris is another location, like up in the clouds or something. Yes, well... In Trenak, the capital of Solaris Empire is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by a dimensional distortion field known as gates. Passing between two requires a special means of transportation, such as an airship. How interesting. To get to Ava, we stored away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did. Oh my god, hiccups, please stop. But I escaped the same way. Okay. What are the lambs? That is the word the Solarians use to indicate those who live on the Earth. As I said before, such as the surface dwellers, or Earth dwellers, they are used for the manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrator jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided by who is the most suitable. And sometimes people are brainwashed. He says so fucking casually. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean sometimes people are brainwashed? Brainwashed? When the young master was still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There's probably something they'd valued inside me. You too, Doc? No. I was born on the lower city levels, so it's not a complete secret. But I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, there is no... you have no support of other people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not make even up a quarter of Ava's total population. But they support their country by stealing surface dollars. Okay, that's kind of fucked. I mean, okay, well, I'm sure there's more to that besides just that. Who was that man? His name was Kar. Karun Ramses. As you know, he is the Gebler's commander. A Gebler commander. Ramses. We call him Kar. In Solaris, there's an official training school called the Jugan. Why do I pantomime that every time? Every time there's quotes, I actually pantomime the air quotes. I'm just like, I do it every time. He became the commander after leaving there. He is a lower level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduation, he rose through the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal. To achieve a consultation with all of the colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had the talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked by Ramses? No. We were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him. At that time, Ramses was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system of Solaris. To us test subjects and lower citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. Ah, a benefactor. Yes. Even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. Okay. Why did you leave? So what is it that made you want to flee Solaris? We had been placed in key military positions by Ramses. Thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. The lambs. Wait, the lambs, right? They weren't just using us, lambs, for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive, to draw out their latent abilities. They were also using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Oh, damn. Human guinea pigs? Experimented on humans. Yes, for example, drive. That drug and all others like it that are now used now are produced by human experimentation. However, apparently I just unintentionally slipped into both Sitton's voice or both of these characters, whatever. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to that, just to that. So this drug is something that anybody in Solaris Army can use? At least anybody in the Gebler forces who is sent onto the surface. You're worried about her, aren't you? I saw some in her room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs? How low are these people? Damn. Yeah, I think I get the gist of everything. Complicated it, and I can see why you'd want to leave. If possible. If you develop the morals to actually leave. I'm about to get new water soon. I think I get the most of it. Actually, you know what? I will be right back. Okie dokie. I am back. More water has been obtained. Because apparently I am just dying today. Old Mason, go reserve the town hall for us. We'll be finished talking. We'll be finished talking there. I'm going outside to get some air. Would talking about such a thing in the town hall be a right decision? Because that seems like a lot of information that we just got that was supposed to be secret. I should have been honest with him sooner. It is best to not worry about it. You did all you could at the time, young one. The young one will understand. I'm sure the young master would have never dreamed of such a tale. I guess you already knew? Well, now that you ask me, yes, I did. However, when Sigurd was telling the story, I thought it was best to stay quiet. Please try to help the young master to come to terms with what he had just heard. Can I, interact with these potions and stuff? Because these are, very unique-looking bottles. I'm sure the young master would have never dreamed of such a thing. Blah, 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 blah. I guess you already knew. Blah, 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 blah. Let me leave. Let me leave. I'm sorry I tried talking to you again because I was trying to interact with like the unique bottles. So would he be in like this place? It's like slightly related to him? No. I don't even know where like the town hall of this would specifically be. Because when I was exploring this place previously, I didn't really... I guess maybe this could be it. Because there doesn't really like anything that like screams town hall to me. Although I don't even know if it's just go like a town hall or if I'm supposed to just like explore and find bar. Seems like a vague situation on what to do. Yeah, the artist place. Oh, okay, he's up there. Excuse me, I took my way, good people. Yo, Bart, how you feeling, bro? Because that was a big, heavy conversation about... I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was all just so sudden. I kinda was expecting to hear something different. Like, we were childhood rivals or something. But that's nothing compared to the story that he just told us, is it? So hearing his story is what confused you, because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gibbler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gibbler was a country that you had never heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? He's not really picking on you. I am not picking on you, nor am I blaming you for anything. Yeah, what I'm saying is, if you think about how he feels, you should see why he could ever talk to you about this until now. Look at the activities of Solaris towards the countries towards other countries towards now. It has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. As you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd has probably been thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problem here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, he would give them a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. This fucking NPC can just screw off. They're like stuck on us and like they can just fuck right off. They don't need to be a part of this conversation. Yeah. Thank you. Stupid NPC get like right up in our face. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it is not like we are newly acquainted or anything. We had talked about lots of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be the Star of Hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought that at first. But then I realized his way of thinking really was not much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they had stressed the people's ranks or class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from the Solaris itself that had been doing up until then. He had no intention of bringing everybody to a better life. How was that noise? So, in other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him that much either. So, Sin, you think I can beat Gambler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were going to defeat Gambler forces here, there are still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way that we've been going is rather hard on everybody? I think it is time that we try to get help from the greater number of the people. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gambler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gambler, we must regain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. This NPC can, again, screw off, getting like right up in our business. What do you mean you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it's time I did something about that. They fucking just teleported. Okay. Nope. Not this place. Do we go back here and talk for a bit? No, I guess we go to the town hall. Now can I interact with these bottles? Because they're really unique compared to other bottles. I guess not. Okay, so I guess that one building, question mark? That's nope. No. That's the exit of the town. Right. Is it this building? Oh my god, I was right. This is the town hall. I was wondering why this building was just like so empty. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said, if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What did you take? A toy boat. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float in the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. But I'm not sure what I was thinking when I pretended the lake was an open sea. And I was a fleekerman. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. First, Gambler's a big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gambler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through the country's organization. And that he is presently located here in Ignace. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We should somehow find a weak spot and attack with all of our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Ava's safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gabla. With our present strength, we should be able to hold the Royal Guard's forces. Problem is how to deal with Gabla in the meantime. They'll most likely move to the Sharkad's request. We're not gonna just sit by and watch them quietly. May I have a look over here, please? Over there, please. In short, we want Gabler to leave for a while. At the very least, until we are able to take back the royal capital of Belvedic. These are currently the Gabler units in Ava, correct? The Western Guard. The Royal Capital's Defense Force. And units along the front lines that border Kislev. There are the three main groups. Each is made of a mix of Gabler and Ava forces. Only two of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along the Nisan's border are a little more that surveillance team. In order to recapture the Royal Capital, It will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Beldovik. We have some Xenogears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. What if we use those gears and make a raid on the Western Gods? Here at the border of Nisan. I see. We'll draw him out by making him look like Kislev is invading Ava. Cool. Yep, something. But the problem is, while attacking the border guards, will attacking the border guards be enough to center this motion? To ensure Nisan is just able to adhere to a line of Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. Are you saying you intend to use Nisan as bait? Doc? Shakan is very sensitive to the Nisan and Kislev's actions. If Nisan starts moving, he will probably be leaving it up to Gebler. Of course, I do not wish to do that. Wait. Of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation that we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate the capital. Take out Shakan. We'll have to meet a few of our agents already in the city. We're forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. The main strength of Ava's fleet is the battleship Kephaziel. The fucking names in this game. It has been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said the ship had been near border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of the forces in the area. Even if in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ava's border fleet. The former Ava Supreme Commander has been transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vandercom. No, I mean, the Vandercom in Legend, the Trugan, right? The very same. Young one. He is not able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He's all size and no real military power. An excellent target for pirates. Young master. This is not going to be a simple act of piracy. Yes, come on. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to this fleet seems to have been reduced. Even of that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Well, if he's that much of a musclehead, it'll be fun taunting him. Young master. I know. Anyway, Sin, do you think we can strike the gear forces? That is not the problem. Even with Vendicum, we have enough forces left to pull a feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading to Beldovik, we must keep the fleet and Kivs's borders from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? Few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force at best. A small force. Probably the player character, right? I was literally I literally said. But if Faye leads the group of gears there. Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you in all of this. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Just tell me when to leave. Hell yeah. Are you sure? We've come this far. And hey, we're friends to the end now, right? Hell yeah. Besties. We support besties. In any universe. Speed is everything. We should probably do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I'm truly grateful, Faye. Sutton. Oh my god, my goddamn headphones. I would like to save before we do this, because there's been a lot of plot. Yeah. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. Are you not going to let me have the option to save before we do this? Because there was a lot of cutscene. Good morning. What's with the long faces? Not feeling well? Are you feeling sad about saying goodbye, or are you just nervous? Oh, shut up, Shut up, stupid. Don't you bug me. Oh, it's almost time. Yeah, yeah. Everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know as soon as you're done preparing. Yes. Let us go save. That is important. We just witnessed a bunch. There's a new wind blowing today. Sitting, that is an ominous thing to just say out of the blue. Like, bro, chill. Nope, I keep forgetting. Okay, so keep forgetting which building is which because, you know, I'm honestly just gonna blame the camera. The the camera is why I'm gonna is what I'm blaming for me forgetting which building is which. Okay. Saving and might as well check the shop. I would be cheeky and be like, oh, you're about to prepare for like a war or stuff. Let me just suddenly change my inventory. Lately, town's been getting lonely. Well, I'm still bored, so I'm not gonna close shop. What do you buy? Okay. No new items. Unlikely, but yeah, I gotta check. I gotta check. Any new accessories? Because again, I would be cheeky and make things be slightly different at a point like this for no reason, just because of why not. Okay, does not appear anything different. Okie dokie. Well, we are saved, and I have a crap load of healing. Well, I have like a middle. Well, no, 30 or so is like a lot of healing items. What is our HP values? I probably could do with having the stronger healing items at like more than 50, but I think I'll be fine. I have a bunch of potions, like the hob jerky stuff, so I'm good on healing. Or told me you're helping out with the plan too. So you're caught up. And this isn't that you're caught up in this now too. Well, I've come this far. Might as well see to the end. Thanks. I know you do a great job. Actually, wait. Let us talk to the other two first. I'll go in here. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. There's still some time until we leave, so why don't you make preparations? Okay. Alright, let's go. This is probably a situation of you have a lot to do before you can, like, relax in a town again. Our comrades in Nisan will hit the Western Guards and kiss the uniforms as planned. We will wait for the right moment to head to the palace in Yggdrasil. God. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. That especially goes for Ava troops. And also the people from Gabler. Yes. We understand. I guess I'm gonna go raise hell on the Ultra then. We're counting on you. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you a Bart or a young master. But your majesty. Maybe your majesty. Cut it out. Bart's fine. Oh, great mother of Nisan. Hey, you know I hate that title. Get these two are cousins. They're basically siblings the way they're acting. Well, we'll get out of here. Okay, good luck. It's only been about 2 hours. With how much conversations have happened, it feels like it has been more than that. Oh, Marguerite. Bartholomew. I'm not complaining, mind you. It's just shocking because I looked over at the time. Seeing you two bring me such hope. Long ago, before the Fatimas and Ava was called. Wait. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ava were called the Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous regions or eras. I am looking forward for the day that the Great Mother Nisan you will take place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. Oh, right. They're cousins, so the political marriage and stuff, whatever. What? Hey, hold on. I ain't talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Marriage is the best friendship. Well, there goes the sibling idea. Or dynamic. Well, Marguerite, at this rate, you're maturing into a beautiful woman. I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it! You're embarrassing me. Alrighty. Each squad of gears take off an order from me here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Oh, fuck. Should just be noon, right? Okay. Time's finally come. I'm pumped. As though the warship is outdated, you're only going as a small unit. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough fight, but you could be in charge of Ava's future. I'm counting on you. Maltreya. That is an interesting name. Leave it to us, young master. We'll drag Vancombe's tail around and round. Right, son? Please do not call me son. Just because you sure ain't my pops. Huh? Young master, he promised to make something out of this battle. Well, they're just nameless soldiers. They're probably dead to rights. The fuck is it so hot in my room? My fan is on high. Oh my god, it is so hot here today. Hey, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved. But be careful, okay? You too? If anything happens to me, take care of Margie for me. Don't jinx yourself. Oh shit, there was more to that text box. But I'll take care of him, don't worry. More cutscenes. fancy. Glad we did. I'm glad we designated space to a cutscene, a very small cutscene of him getting in the gear or the gear logic. Hell yeah. Aren't you going to rest up a little? I guess I'm playing a synth at this point. At long last, we are heading to Baldavik tomorrow. Though he is the prince of our young master, he doesn't know the royal capital very well. I always felt it was an awful pity that despite that I have tried my best to praise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much burden on the kingship on him. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? Holy shit, why am I so tired? Put too much burden of kingship on him at too much of an early age. But it might have been too much for a child of future like him to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My lord, my son. I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken up the burden of himself, had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling such burdens and pressures. And I believe you were the very one who has given him the strength to do so. Oh my, good Dr. Zaki. I hope I can be of service again. Okay, like... Where the... No. I assume I rest in one of the rooms. Or maybe, I don't actually... No. He says, not even trying to interact with one of the beds to see if he can rest. Nope. Nope. Okay. I mean, it's not like this ship is massive or anything, so I'm sure I'll figure out where to go. Eventually, it'll just be fumbling around. Oh, okay. I didn't actually mean to go into the engine room, but you know what? Screw it. Let's go to the engine room. Anything here? Possibly new people to talk to? Some shenanigans? A good boy dog engineer. Okay. Oh man. This god. I think this camera would be significantly better if I had like a zoom in or zoom out button. That would make things so much easier for me to not get too lost on stuff. Choo choo, it's too noisy. Everything, is it some kind of festival? Completely forgot about this thing. I probably should save. I mean, there's really no point. I saved like 5 minutes ago. If that. Okay, so let's just rest. We're not being Handsome. But I have a fiance back home. Oh. Sir, you have just placed a death flag upon yourself. My hometown is Kislev. When the young master becomes king of Ava, I wonder if I'll be able to see her again. Oh my god, sir. You have just placed a massive death flag upon yourself. Good lord. Well, this man's dying. Little messy, some more of it. Oh lord, that NPC just put like the biggest death flag he possibly could. See ya. When the young master becomes king, I wonder if he'll forget about why I built the bar. Son of a bitch. Professor, we have a big job to do tomorrow. Even if you cannot sleep, you should at least lie down. Is that what I tried to do? I'm actually too excited to sleep myself. It's what I tried to do, but I guess that's not what I'm supposed to do. Helen, so courageous, so moving. Hey, card collection. It's been difficult. I haven't collected them all. Oh, right. Guess there's just so many things I've never seen in this world. Probably gonna discover them if I try hard on my own. I feel like that's also some death flags. Okay. Well, I guess resting was not the play. Wait, do I go speak to Sigurd? I mean, again, it's not like this ship is too big, so I'm sure I'll figure out what to do eventually. Games bingo. Friend of Sigurd has been teaching me to operate the Yggdrasil. Should I check my notes? Sure. What? One, the Yggdrasil can be operated just about as if they are walking. You use the directional buttons. Oh, here's the tutorial for actual controlling this thing. Oh, cruising. If you want to stop and dismount, press the circle button. To stop and cut back to the bridge, press the square button. From the bridge, you use the rest of the vessel. Okay, cool. While cruising, pressing the select button activates the remote sensoring system. Oh, that's actually... Oh. I actually didn't realize the thing had a map. I didn't even consider that. Because, like, the mini-map. When you don't know how to get to where you want to go, ask the navigation system. Sir Ari is looking over the binoculars over there. It's able to show you the ship's charts. Can't wait until I get a full-fledged helmet. Hell yeah. Okay. So where that? Oh, okay. I just go to the top of the thing. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Returning to the castle. After we get rid of the royal... After we get to the royal palace back, I guess I'm gonna be the king. I'm not really suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I'm gonna be... it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. I'm sure he has a point where he is going with this, but that's hilarious as hell to me. Bart's like, hey, I don't necessarily want to be the king, but like, does it really matter who's the king as long as they're a symbol of hope? Ah, yes, I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed to use as a human guinea pig. I'm sure you have a point, Sigurd, but like, that is a shitty segue into a conversation. That's really funny. That's way funnier to me than it should be. Oh my god. I was kidnapped with Solaris and brainwashed to use as a human guinea pig. Does not answer the fucking question. But even that cannot, even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as royalty of our country, but as just normal children. I didn't care about rebuilding the dynasty. I just want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you. It's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow, am I correct? Right. That'll do it. But first, I think you need a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king after all. You're facing the enemy leader, so you should have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it doesn't matter whether I'm king or not. That is that. This is it. This is this. That someone was waiting for you. The one that thought... Wait. That one thought it was all it took for you to regain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd. Disgusting. Sleeping at the foot of the bed like that. Yes, yes. Beat the hell out of the Max again. Okay. Well, I mean, there's not... Oh. Okay, now we're getting some new stuff. Oh, that looks so cool. Out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him. I normally don't like the color red, but that was a cool ass robot. Granted, I generally don't care for big ass robots. Those games are making me like big ass robots. So maybe my opinion on Red will change. Oh, hell. Okay. Okay, I know I've commented on the game's sound design before, but holy shit, that is a really cool touch. That like you could clearly hear his heart beating really fast, and then like it slowly like came down. Oh my god, this game's sound design is cool as fuck. Like, I know I mentioned that in other moments, but like I can't wait to see more moments where I just get to gush over minor stuff like that because that's genuinely that was so cool and like a minor thing that like I don't think I've ever actually seen in another game before where the person woke up from a nightmare like his heart was you could clearly hear his heart beat really fast so that like it came down a bit after realization. Okay, that's bravo game. Getting to experience things I've never seen before. What is wrong? You look like you had a nightmare. It wasn't the same dream, was it? No, it was nothing. Car. Man is fit as hell. Hell yeah. PB is not very becoming, you know. I saw that boy you're after you were after a fight in the tournament. Oh, that man. I could tell right away that he resembles you greatly. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know who you what I don't know what you are up to, but you don't think you're plotting against me. You stay out of this. I I see. The news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. Don't worry. I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. And besides, you and I go way back. I should really change what the desktop is on my second monitor because oh my god, that what it currently is very distracting and keeps catching my eye. Oh, what's up? No, for the moment I thought I caught some unnatural sound. One near the capital, probably just some kind of ship right from there. But it's not from the surface, it's from under the sand. Wait, under the sand? There's only This is the only sand cruise in all of Ava. You haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Ava Naval HQ. Franz, can you try it again and confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. It was just in the sand for a while. It could have just been a sand whale. Young Master, Young master, I'm detecting an increase in uses of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's defense forces frequency. There's on the service level. Where? I'm detecting sounds of an anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet is just departing. We've also intercepted a transmission from the patrol of the border of Kislev. They are requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised hell at the border. Alright. Well, we'll start. Ready the shadows. When we land, hide the ship. You young master. I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. I'll be alright, old Mason. Okay, my phone is like really hot for some reason. Literally haven't even been messing with it, but okay, I will just... Hopefully it don't just explode, because it's really hot for no damn reason. What? Those little girls are commanding officer. She's on being elite. Jogan. She has returned single-handedly from the Kisle's infiltration operation. You know, these people have unique portraits, but none of them have unique models, which is interesting to me. And empty-handed, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep. She's pretty. She got a pretty face. She's not a soldier type. You there. You there. Is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Yeah, you tell that asshole. Scary. Well, we don't care for much rank. And we don't care for much rank ever. You know, there's like 6 people here. I'm not even gonna bother attending the unique voices. Especially because they don't even have unique models, so they're probably like not really that important. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be so cocky. Jerk's just jealous. What? I am much prettier. How could I be jealous? This is a me-ass response. And my pseudo-narcissism. No one is more beautiful than I. Hey, shut up. Shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. That's how it is. So, don't get in the way, Mess Lieutenant. Anyway, so let's get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. kind of machine is this anyway? I've never seen it before. It's a new model of the year. It's called the Virage or Virage. Wait, that's not Virage. Virage? Virage, I think. Or V. Wait. I'm gonna say Virage. Mainly because I don't know. It's hard to pronounce all these fancy words. That's officers use only. Said that people normal mental powers can't operate it. So she's still Jungan regardless of having no military. Looks like it'll be fun. Let's see what she can do. She, in fact, gets a fancy looking gear. How nice. Head to the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy. Hello, camp. This is one of those situations I can't change the camera too much. Are these the same ones from earlier? Yes. That was a lot of experience. And a lot of money too. Although I am alone and whatnot. So I'm not gonna oh no. Oh my god. I'm not gonna worry too much about like experience and money and stuff. He says getting into more battles. Oh my god. It worked. So, yeah. There is. Oh, this goddamn camera. No, not multiple jellies. Like, don't be wasting time, and here I am wasting time. Because I misunderstood. No! It would probably benefit me to not be fighting often, and just... Nope, of course. Why would I be able to run in my RPG? Nope, yep, why would I be able to run in my RPG? One more time, and then I would... It's Wild Arms all over again. Okay, fuck it, fine. You have more HP than I thought you would. Oh, I actually meant to use the other one, but okay. Well, that's... Yo, I got eyeballs, hell yeah. Or I got 8 eyeball. But, gotta love RPGs and not being able to run from shit. Especially when I want to, specifically because I am alone, and the more battles I get into, the more I'm wasting fuel. Granted, I guess it doesn't matter too much because there is like the charging mechanic, although you don't get much fuel from that, so it is kind of a pain in the ass. Yo, level up, hell yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even get to, didn't even get to jump because of the encounter. Okay, I'm gonna just see if I can I just escape? I'm wasting too much time on these enemies and wasting resources, i.e. fuel. I will fight you though, because you die quickly and give me some money. I might as well fight the humanoid creatures. Just every little bit of money counts for future purchases. I wonder. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything over there. Yeah, god damn it! Every time, literally every time I'm pressing the jump button, it's like that is exactly when I'm getting a random encounter. It's like fuck you! I'm literally trying to jump. Yep, I can't run. Oh, my accuracy and evasion's down. Thank you. Let me run. I wouldn't really care too much about fighting if admittedly, if I had at least one party member, I wouldn't care too much. But because I am alone, I actually don't like, in situations like this where I am alone, I don't like fighting every enemy. Oh, wow. I tried to open the goddamn chest. Guy, random encounter. What the hell are you? Well, I think you're almost dead, because... Yeah, because the enemies... in the gears, at least, like, hunch over when... they're almost dead. Cool, I got a fang. I got the Rosso S. That wasn't... So that thing was a mimic to a degree? Okay, cool. Oh my god. Game, why are you not letting me... God, trying to jump and the game wouldn't let me. Okay. Nothing worse when trying to platform than getting interrupted by random encounters. Oh my god. Especially in situations like this where I need to line something up and get a running start. Oh my god. Fuck these encounters. They're popping up at like the worst time, literally making it to where I cannot like line myself up to do a run jump. Oh my god, I hate the depth perception. I'm so ass at platforming. Especially when I can't change the camera to be better suited for my purposes. You know, you don't even get fought. Even if you're like a really easy thing to kill, just fuck you. No, wait, no, I didn't. That's where I was not supposed to go. Where I literally was just at because I fell. Oh my god. Also, this place seems to have like a really damn high encounter rate, because it feels like I've only taken like 2 or 3 steps and suddenly a battle. And again, due to me being alone, I don't necessarily want to fight things. Oh my god, I thought. Okay. Okay, I thought you were a mimic because I got into a fight right as I opened the chest, but I guess you're just a common enemy. Thankfully, the enemies aren't too big of a problem. It's just they're an inconvenience while I'm trying to platform. Especially because the platforming in this game is kind of jank. I would, especially when I can't press the goddamn jump button. I think the issue is actually because this game does not give you coyote time. Like any platformer gives you like that small like second of cartoon coyote time for when you platform, or when you're trying to like when you or run off a cliff here in the air for like a brief, you have a second to jump. But this game does not seem to do that. And there also seems to be a slight delay between pressing the button and actually jumping, so it's just like a massive pain. The fuck? What the fuck? Why did I lose like all my momentum? Oh my god, this is this is so unbelievably stupid. I literally was holding the rudder button to my jump, and I lost all of my momentum in the air and fell to the bottom. God, okay, yeah. Again, also, like, holy shit, just game, let me, like, take 5 steps without dealing with these encounters. Also, let me actually fucking run from them, please. Okay. Dude, I'll just like slowly hop my way like a grasshopper. Just I'm not. Okay. It's gonna be cool. Back up here again. Hopefully I can actually like make the jump. Thank you, Gabe. Was that so hard? No, I don't think it was. It was just because shenanigan bullshit. That was more tedious than it should have been to climb this damn cliffside. All because oh my god. Okay. Oh, I have some really sharp looking gears fly out of road above here. By the way, I found these things during the travels. You think you like? Character items? Oh. Like, okay, that's what that means for character items. Well, what do you happen to have like any fancy stuff for gear parts? I would not trust the same for gear parts, but maybe fuel and stuff. Well, I mean, yep, all that stuff. That's actually the same thing I have equipped. Yeah, okay. That's also the same thing I have equipped. Okay, well, that also seems to be the same thing I have equipped, so that's not in... Although you are a area to tune up and a save point right next to each other. So I wouldn't want to, but this would be a great spot to grind. A cheap healing next to a save point, next to enemies that are dropping okay-ish amounts of money. Alright, let's leave this cave, because I don't want to have to do platforming in this cave again. Although, there's almost certainly going to be more jank-ass platforming throughout this entire game. Vocabulary unit! What? Let me handle this. What? We don't have the time, he says. While we're wasting time here, Bart's team is already on their way to the castle. Hurry. Roger. I mean, we were already wasting our time because of the JCast platform. We're going to be failing multiple times. That's Gear. Don't tell me it's Faye. Hey. Is that him? The guy from before? Yep, that's him. Good, time for a rematch. Don't fall behind, sister. You're in the way. Why don't you stay over here? Just watch. Yeah, we'll take care of this. These guys that are around. Sorry about this. Get out of the way. You all hold. I haven't given you any orders to attack yet. Oh, am I about to have a boss rush? I guess that makes sense why they put a save point and a heal. It doesn't really matter. Oh my god, that did a lot. Do I have any level 3 things for you? Powered attack beam. Back your beam. I mean, I didn't exactly get to see what that death blow did because of the enemy was in the way, but okay. It did a lot of damage. We are in fact doing an enemy rush. How many battles in a row am I expected to do, especially if maybe outnumbered in each battle? Thankfully, I have the 3 magnetic coats, which like severely boost my response gauge, which, if I remember correctly, like makes it to where I evade stuff more often. Okay, well, he had more HP. I expected that to kill him, actually. All my stats are... I don't appreciate you guys lowering all of my stats. Okay, well, I think... Okay, so you're almost dead. The other guy should almost be dead, too. Sure. Beat the hell out of you. I can see this being... I'm so glad I have those magnetic things, because I can see this being a whole hell of a lot harder without me being able to evade a lot of the attacks or take less damage. He says, taking 300 damage right there. Especially because I don't have a way to heal in the gears. I'm pretty sure I can't use the items. Ugh. Vance, Helm! You two guys. You two okay? Why am I losing to a lamb? Something's wrong. Vance, get a hold of yourself. Oh yeah. I just need more drive. Oh my god. I can't do this. I can't fight Faye, but... The only thing left to do is use drive, but... What are you doing? Don't worry, it's just the drive. The drive will just readjust your balance. I don't want it. I don't want to use it. It make you feel good. I mean, Lord. You think we're gonna to make you It's going to make you an exception because you are. Please go away. Father's top of the brass. Your father's top of the brass. You have no recollection. There'll be no records of your mental enhancement drug use until now. That is sudden. She probably doesn't. Probably the type that can't handle drive. She probably caused her to lose lapse in delirium and loss of self-control. You mean unconscious bursts of pent-up sound? Fuck! Goddamn text going on sound. Is this why the innate ability is so high? Yes. Did the commander call these girls good? Probably higher up. That it's just inconvenience, jump in numerical value, but we can't use her as a test subject from INRAC or ERIC. Pity we can't manage it, so they someone with more potential. We will up to the bureau. State your residence until further notice. Don't worry, you have the power of worthy of chosen ones. Those weak people's fault for being unable to withstand your power. Please stop it. Don't. Any more drive and you'll waste your mind. I don't care. I've already messed up. Messed up as it is. Stop it now, Vance. I can handle it. Oh, are we actually about to fight Allie? Also, I didn't comment on it the first time we saw her, like, cutscene. Her cutscene of her, like, holding her head and all the people dead. But it reoccurred. I had the same thought then, but, like, it just occurred to me, like, when I saw the brief flash a second ago. That is some elephant lead shit right there. Like, goddamn. Well, that was certainly an anime to go through. Oh, my shit back. That voice, Ellie, is that you? Faye, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. Well, time to kick Ellie's ass. I can't use the attack boost while I'm in the thing. Oh, that's so lame. I feel like I already knew that, but sad. I'm not even going to worry about using the booster, because supposedly it boosts my damage along with my response gauge, but like I haven't noticed when I used it. I never really noticed it boosting my attack. Yeah, I did get turns faster, but it uses a lot of fuel. Ellie, your face, what's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality changing drug that Bart told us about. This has nothing to do with you. Did you quit trying to be so friendly? Okay, that was a very fancy attack. Oh, would you say that? Oh, those were air rods. Air rods, yeah. Air rods. Air rods? Anium ether in response to offensive drones. Commonly known as air rods. Within Gather, there's only a handful of people capable of using them. From what I hear, it should only be people from the Elements class. But isn't that like some side effect? Like, what? Isn't it like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? No, the drive can only draw upon the potential that already exists in it. You're looking at the real thing, boys. Ellie, stop it. Why must we fight? Why isn't it obvious? It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able. Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the earth-dwelling labs. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. Okay. Ellie, snap out of it. Your emotions are being controlled by that drug. This is my true nature. There's no other. That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the innocence of Lahan to being invaded. You were considerate to me and my feeling when I was troubled. The real you would never do something like that. You talk as if you would know. You know nothing. That's kind of true, actually. Yes. Writhe, dance, die, rot. Rot obscurity here. I can't talk. Ellie, must I fight you? I mean, excuse you, did my health just go? Hold up, did my health just fucking tweak? Because it was not 57 a second ago. I think it was 58, wasn't it? I think my health did go down to like a 1. I'm not gonna like rewind because I don't care enough, but like a... Ah, 1950. What a good year. I remember it like I was yesterday. Oh, hell yeah. Oh no, not a magic attack. I can't evade those, apparently. From where I saw the stats and looking up the magnetic thing. Oh my god, that did a lot. That's actually probably why the boss in the Stasselite cave had like that attack that did so much damage because it was an ether attack. It's gonna be ridiculous if I actually lose this, because then I have to do the other 2 fights again, but like, oh damn. Ugh, looks like it's over for you. I'll put you out of your misery now. Fear not. In return for threatening us so kindly, I will kill you personally. Farewell, Faye. Oh. My head. happened? Something is wrong with Ellie. I could probably stop her now. Yeah, I guess that stops her. Ellie, wake up! Snap out of it! Ugh. Silence, impertinent fool. I would not listen to a lamb. Oh, that's interesting. That's not in quotes. That's not true. No, I don't want this. Ugh. Are you okay? Ellie, what the? Are the effects of the drug wearing off? Oh, fast-ass drug wearing off then. I assume. Ugh. Is that it? Ellie, what's happening? Shut up! I have no need for outward appearances of compassion. Faye. Help. This isn't me. Hang in there, Ellie. Don't let go of your true self. No. Okay, that was a hell of a scream, hell yeah. Oh, okay, hello game? Or it paused. No! It paused on the white screen for a bit. I thought the game froze. Ellie! Ellie, why? I warned you. Next time we'd meet, we'd be enemies. There's no reason for you to do that to yourself, just so you could fight. There's no reason for you and I to fight, none at all. There was no other choice. I am a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my unit, the mission. Why did you have to use the drive? I didn't want to. When I use it, I change. I feel like I'm being dominated by some unknown power I never wanted. There's a power in me that I don't want to admit, but I want to be able to protect my allies, so I have no choice but to use the drive. Ellie, you're the same as me. The same, probably. I felt like I never knew you ever since I felt like I knew you ever since I first met you, probably because our problems are similar. I'm here for you. It may not be much, but at least I can relate to you, how you feel. What are you saying? You lick each other's wounds? No, that's not it. Well, I guess I am. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not being fair, am I? No, I'm just pessimistic sometimes. Mood. But even so, it's better than worrying about it by yourself. Hey. You want to change your mind? Please, don't look at Don't. Please don't look at me so sad. I have no choice. It's my only home. I have to go. My friends are waiting for me. If you can, get out of the army, Ellie. That look doesn't suit you at all. Look, regardless if she is or isn't in the army, I still say she should join us because I am biased and I want my mage friend back, but at the same time, like, I'm sure there could be other not biasy reasons. Need to hurry. What do you mean? Do I have to like go back to where I started? Okay. I definitely want to heal up and get my fuel back because, oh lord, that took a lot. So we definitely, absolutely want to save after that because that was like 3 battles and a boss fight that I conveniently didn't level after. Actually, I didn't actually get experience repeating Ellie or money for that matter. Okay, but like, what if I go back? Now that I saved and healed, what if I go back? Hello? Oh, I see. It's not gonna let me go back. I'm not gonna fight though. Excuse you. I said I still am not gonna fight though. Thank you very much, game. Okay, well, I guess I just go back the way I came. There's actually a different part of the cave, despite looking exactly the same because of that entrance with the robot and the save point. But I can barely go further up. I might just bunny hop everywhere just so I... Oh my god, the jumping is so... It's so... You know, they wanted to make platforming a big part of this game. They could have at least made the platforming a bit more responsive. Oh my god. Game, please. I could kill the jellyfish relatively easily, but thank you. Oh my god. No, god damn it, every time I'm just about to press the jump button. Every time. I don't know how this game, like, it's like this game is just like reading my input because like literally the second I press the triangle button to jump, it's like, nope, battle. Looks like the mountain's peak is right above me here. Oh, okay, good, because there's no way for me to get out. Mm. The Master's cup. Is something bad happening to him? Sig and I will return. We'll take 2 men and head to the top floor. Sig, I want you to take the 2 remaining men and open the castle gate to let our main forces in. If we can catch Shakan, we should be able to succeed. Right. Capture Shakan and give the signal. Probably best to open the gate at that time. Above us is Castle Bailey. Key must fall quickly. Shakan will be on the top floor. In the room that used to be young master's father's. Try not to damage the castle and avoid the need for combat. Above all, remember speed. Alright. There's no way but there's no way of just a few of us. Our objective is Shakan, so ignore the Giebler and Ava soldiers. Alright. Move out. I don't even... Oh, I guess I'm going to be playing Bard here. I thought I was going to be playing Sitten, actually. Government changes. Implications are huge. You must succeed at all costs. Young master, don't try to be a hero just to get the job done. Well, I see I'm playing both Sitten and Bar. I thought they were going to be separate groups. Although I guess for Bart's group, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out how to get to the top floor because I already explored a good part of this last time. Let's go! Oh, thank God I might not have to actually explore. You say that's the trouble of finding you, Shakan. Get ready. We've been expecting you. What? Crap, it's an ambush. I mean, what do you expect? Like, this would be prime ambush time. Oh. Uh-oh. Where's Car? I see you're quick to catch on. Ramza should be taking care of all your divided forces by the Nisan border as we speak. Ramses easily saw through your plan to use a feint attack by Kislev long ago. Don't underestimate us. Hyuga, have you lived down here so long your mind has slipped? And Sigurd, who would have thought you would have joined the last survivor of the royal dynasty? Damn it. Why are you back in Shakan? What does it matter who the king is? You suggest the son of the murdered king of Fatima, who refused to cooperate? You mean to say that now he wants to be our puppet all of a sudden? That I don't believe even you coming... That I don't even believe even coming from your mouth of a traitor like you. Besides the stupidity in the puppet, it has our advantages. Stupidity? Why? What is that supposed to mean? Minister Shakan, I'll let you handle this. You must protect your own position. We don't care who the sitting throat is. Any obedient sheep will be fine. However, this isn't something that you should still have to do. You only do that then, and we'll keep you as promised. Yes, you don't have to tell me. One must take care of his own country's criminals personally. Then with your permission, I shall take my leave. Hey now, wait a minute. Goodbye, boys. You pirate. No, you're just a sandworm who's caused me enough shame. This is the end. If you don't know your place, then all shall be await your annihilation. Prepare fire. What? The flying crab copter, hell yeah. Wretched rebel Shakon. Make one move and this Gatling gun shall be used spitting fire. Oh, Mason. Reinforcements have arrived, young master. Please, come aboard. Hell yeah! Giant crab copter! Shall we depart? See you, old geezer. We'll settle this next time. Till then, keep your head waxed. This is not good. Fucking broke. Is this some kind of joke? It seems like sandworms can't fly after all. Just surrender. Thanks for the laughs. I almost hate to have to shoot you. Crap, I guess we're gonna have to get mauled. Everybody, please get down. Do you have a plan, Mason? Leave it to me. Oh my god, the JoJo art of running away. Mason, we're just walking in circles. Just leave it to me. The ancient JoJo art of run away. It works every time. I may not have seen anything past part 4, but oh my god, there were so many great moments in the first 3 JoJo parts. Thanks for saving me, Mason. Please, raise your head. It is my duty to protect the young master, and I am sorry it took me so long to help you. Now, I feel bad you had to get involved. Appreciate it. But I had no idea you could operate such a thing. It was a trick I picked up long ago. It's nothing special. I love butlers. I love the trope of butlers or maids just being trained in all sorts of skills. Or having a huge assortment of skills. Being well metered. Being just reserved butler / maids instead, but when if necessary, they will fuck you up. Like Alfred from Batman. He's probably the best example of that. Yeah, he's a well-meaning butler who will take care of the Waynes, but like, he also was the next. I forget which. He was an ex-soldier of some kind. I forget if it was like a British military thing or American military thing, but he was an ex-soldier and he will throw hands if necessary. I'm no expert on it. I'm actually a bit embarrassed by it. Young master, the royal capital's armies are returning. We are the ones who took the bait. We must escape before we are caught. Head to the bridge as soon as you are done with preparations. You know what? I could keep going. In fact, I probably should, but I actually have some stuff to do soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. And honestly, this is a pretty good spot to end it anyway. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it today. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.